governments and philanthropists alone can't cope. We are facing challenges as a result of industrialization on the environmental and on the social front today that require a change in the system. In the 18th century and for a couple of centuries earlier, we had mercantilism, where governments tried to use trade to make themselves stronger. Then we had laissez-faire, where government said, let business take care of economic growth and that will improve people's lives. That didn't lead to the improvement. So then Keynes came along and we had managed economies using monetary policy and fiscal policy in order to boost employment. And now we're moving with impact to a system of managed markets. We're saying we have to guide markets and we have to guide them to make impact. If you look to 2030, the World Bank report that's just been published on impact investing comes to $30 trillion. At 30 trillion, you're talking of about a third of institutional funding in the world. That changes the system. When you put on an impact dimension to risk and return, you affect the risk side of the equation, being the product risk in the sense that consumers might walk away from buying your firm's products if they don't share your values. The talent risk, employees won't want to join you. The regulatory risk, you'll be prevented from selling tobacco, advertising it. And the taxation risk, there'll be taxation on tobacco and coal and other polluting fossil fuels potentially. But you also open a door to new sets of investment opportunities that you would never have considered before, which address huge latent demand at lower price points. So that risk-return efficient further is not being questioned, and I believe that the risk-return impact efficient frontier for investment is actually going to be further up, more profitable and more impactful at the same time. If I were 26 today, as I was when I created Apex, I would be getting into impact VC and impact private equity. That's the new frontier, and that's where the real innovation is going to come in, and that's where the best returns are going to be achieved. That's where the money is going to flow. That's where the talent is going to flow. I think it's a very significant signal that an organization, a firm like OurCrowd, begins to offer impact products to its very wide investment base. I compare the impact revolution to the tech revolution. I think it's going to be the same type of revolution. So I have very high hopes that the OurCrowd fund will actually begin to use technology and entrepreneurship and innovation and a sense of moral duty to bring innovation that can help populations globally.